Shalom and welcome to Looking Up. In this week's Torah portion by Vayera, we read the story of binding of Yitzchak, Akeidat Yitzchak. This almost unbelievable, dramatic story about the most difficult test that our forefather Abraham had to pass. Abraham was 137 years old at that time. He has already reached a lot in serving God. His son Isaac was 37 years old at that time, and now Abraham was about to face his hardest test. "Abraham," said God. "Here I am," replied Abraham. And God said, "Please take your son, your only one, whom you love, Yitzchak, and go to the land of Moriah. Bring him up there as an offering upon one of the mountains, which I shall tell you." How is that possible? A human sacrifice? God is commanding to bring a human sacrifice? And Yitzchak, Abraham's beloved son, he waited for him for so long. Abraham was 100 years old when Yitzchak was born, and God already promised that Abraham will have many descendants through Yitzchak, and now bring him as an offering. But Abraham didn't ask any questions. He didn't complain. He didn't express any doubts. He took Yitzchak and they went on to this journey. He didn't say much to Sarah. He didn't want to break her heart. He just said that he's taking Yitzchak to a yeshiva. He's now old enough to study more Torah outside of their home. And he also took Ishmael, his son from Hagar. Ishmael was visiting Abraham's house at the time, and he also took his servant Eliezer, and 4 of them went on to this journey. The journey lasted for 3 days. And during this journey, Satan, an angel of evil who tries to persuade people not to listen to God, appeared to them a few times. First, he appeared to Abraham as an old man, and he said, "Abraham, you're a fool. You're taking your son to bring him as an offering? You're going to sacrifice him? How is it possible that God told you to bring a human sacrifice? God wouldn't say this." But Abraham realized that it was Satan who was challenging him. He yelled at him and the angel disappeared. But then he appeared again, this time as a young boy, and he talked to Yitzchak. He said to Yitzchak, "Do you know where your old foolish father is taking you? He's gonna slaughter you. You're gonna die young." "Father," said Yitzchak, "do you hear what this boy is telling me?" "Don't listen to him," said Abraham. "This is Satan. He's trying to stop us from performing Hashem's mitzvah." He yelled and the angel disappeared again. And then the angel turned into a large river and it blocked Abraham's and Yitzchak's way. But they stepped into the river. They went on and on until the water reached up to their neck. And then Abraham realized there was no river before. He understood that it was Satan again trying to stop them. So he yelled, "Hashem, please take Satan away. We are on our way to perform your mitzvah." And Satan disappeared, the river disappeared, it was dry land again. And then they saw the mountain. Only Abraham and Isaac saw that there was Hashem's cloud, there was Shekhinah on one of the mountains, so Abraham knew where to go. He said to Ishmael and Eliezer to wait. And he said to them, Isaac and I are going to go up to the mountain. We're going to bow to Hashem and we will come back. And now, without even realizing it, Abraham was telling the truth. They both, Isaac and he, will come back from the mountain. So they went up. Then Isaac saw that there's wood, there's knife, but where's an animal to bring as an offering? He asked his father, where's an animal? And Abraham said, since you're asking me, my son, I'll tell you, Hashem chose you as an offering. And Isaac said, I'm ready to be brought as an offering. I'll do whatever Hashem tells us to do. But it pains me to think about my mother when she finds out about my death. How sad she will be. And then they went up, and Abraham built an altar. He put wood on this altar, and then he tied Isaac. And Isaac himself asked Abraham to tie his arms and his feet together so he won't move when Abraham slaughters him, so he won't spoil the sacrifice. And Abraham did it. And then he took his knife, and tears dropped on Isaac when he was stretching his arm. And in heaven, Hashem commanded to Angel Michael, stop him. And Angel Michael yelled, Abraham, stop, do not slaughter your son, do not do any harm to him. And Abraham yelled to God, then why did you tell me to bring my son as an offering? I only told you to bring him up to the mountain. It was a test, said Hashem, and you passed it. And now Satan and the whole world will know how righteous you are and how great your trust and your faith in me are. And then Abraham noticed there was a ram nearby, his horns entangled into the bushes. He took this ram and he brought it as an offering, and he prayed to Hashem. He prayed that, please Hashem, accept this ram as my offering, as though I brought my own son as an offering to you. And then Abraham prophesied that on this mountain where he was ready to bring his own son as an offering, on this mountain, the temple is going to be built. And God will accept the offerings of the Jewish people here, and he will accept the prayers of the Jewish people and the merit of Abraham being ready to bring his own son as an offering. And this incredible faith and trust in God that Abraham had, he gave it to all of his descendants. He passed it to all the Jewish people, to all of us. Shabbat Shalom.
ברוך שאמר והיה העולם, ברוך הוא, ברוך אומר ועושה, ברוך גוזר ומקיים, ברוך עושה מעשה בראשית. ברוך מרחם על הארץ, ברוך מרחם על הבריות, ברוך משלם שכר טוב לרעה. ברוך חי לעד וקיים לנצח, ברוך פודה ומציל, ברוך שמו